Going on, guys? It's Steven from the BS Show, and let's do a quick hitter on this fight. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. This is an interesting fight. A lot of people think that this is a scary fight for Israel Adesanya because he's already lost to him twice in kickboxing, and he got knocked out the last time he fought Alex Pereira. But if you have watched those kickboxing matches, it tells a different story. The narrative is a little different than if you just flash the record from the last two fights. Israel Adesanya was actually teeing off on Alex Pereira in that first fight, keeping his distance, sticking and moving and landing the cleaner shots, where Alex Pereira was looking for that headshot, looking for that one-hitter quitter, and found it a couple times but didn't put Izzy down, didn't finish the fight. He had a couple successful big punches that landed in that fight, but most of all, Izzy just landed more punches and did his job, kept his distance, did what Izzy does, you know? But the judges saw otherwise. They like the damage more. They like the big shots. They like those exciting moments, and the judges went for Alex Pereira. So when the rematch happened, Izzy had a different mentality going into that fight. He wanted to finish it. He wanted to end the fight. And to be honest, if you watch the second fight too, Izzy was getting the better of Alex Pereira. But what happens when you're going for that kill, going for that finish? Sometimes you do overextend and leave yourself open. And that's what happened. Unfortunately, Izzy got caught. So yeah, where are we now, guys? Where do we stand today? Now in MMA, these guys are facing off for the third time, a completely different sport with different elements and different rules. How do we stand? Who's the better of these two? I'm going to be honest. I think the narrative tells a cooler story than what this really is. This is telling a story that the young stud came out of kickboxing and his old rival, the only guy to ever knock him out in kickboxing, is coming back for him and coming to take his spot once again. And that's a cool narrative. It really is. But if you do watch those first two kickboxing fights, I think Izzy is the cleaner and sharper fighter. And if it wasn't for the judges kind of going for Alex Pereira in that first fight, where Izzy deservedly probably should have won, Izzy wouldn't have pressured Alex in the second fight, wouldn't have looked for the one-hitter quitter like Alex was in the first fight, and he probably wouldn't have gotten knocked out. But this does add a little bit of pressure on Israel Adesanya's shoulders, if Izzy even feels pressure, right? The guy's cool as a cucumber, it seems like. But it does add a little something. I mean, now if he loses, it kind of justifies Alex Pereira's two wins, that right now in Izzy's head, he probably doesn't feel like Alex Pereira deserves those wins or is the better fighter. And that's why when he's talking, he seems so confident. So I'm excited for this fight. It's interesting. The narrative's cool. I like it a lot. Who knows? I mean, in my opinion, I feel like Izzy's just a sharper and smoother fighter, and he's just going to pick him apart. It's probably going to be kind of a slow and strategic fight, to be honest. The fans aren't going to like that, but I love that. I love analyzing just the little minute details in these kind of striking matches, and that really, really excites me. So yeah, we all know Alex Pereira is going for that headshot too, that one-hitter quitter, so that's going to keep us on the edge of our seat. So I'm excited. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, I'd love to do a more in-depth and detailed version of this video too, with more edits, visuals showing what I'm talking about, and a more in-depth version of the story between the rivalry between these two. But we'll see how the video does. Leave comments, hit that like button, help with the engagement, the algorithm, you know the deal, all that YouTuber talk, yada yada. But until next time, guys, thanks for coming around. Peace.